Hello, and welcome to Dr. Kim's Home Clinic. If you're a senior or care for one, you've likely experienced or witnessed the struggles of leg weakness, trembling hands, or nighttime cramps. You might think it's just old age, but I want to gently challenge that notion. These symptoms, though common in later years, are not always inevitable. In fact, they're often a reflection of something we can control: our daily diet. Let me share a personal story. My own father, a strong, proud man in his 70s, began to show signs of serious leg weakness. Climbing stairs became a fearful task. His legs trembled, his joints ached, and one small misstep nearly led to a fall that could have changed everything. At one point, we genuinely thought he might need a wheelchair. But everything changed when we took a closer look at his meals, what he was eating, and more importantly, what he wasn't. With the right nutritional choices, simple, affordable, everyday foods, his strength returned. His legs steadied, his sleep improved. And best of all, his confidence came back. The good news? This isn't a miracle, it's science. And it can happen for you too. In today's video, I'll walk you through a powerful 5-meal plan specifically designed to support strong legs, healthy joints, and better sleep, starting in as little as 12 hours. Stick with me, and you'll discover practical, proven ways to nourish your body from the inside out, because every senior deserves to walk with strength and sleep in peace. Hello again, I'm Dr. Kim, and I want to speak directly to you, or perhaps your loved one, who might be dealing with leg pain, numbness, swelling, or instability. If you've ever struggled to get out of bed in the morning because your legs feel weak or stiff, if you've ever felt that sudden jolt of pain or cramp in the middle of the night, or if walking across the room feels harder than it used to, I want you to know there is hope. You don't need expensive treatments or complex supplements. What you need, first and foremost, is the right nutrition. And in my decades of working with seniors, I've seen remarkable transformations in strength, balance, and mobility, just by making simple changes to the daily menu. So today, I'd like to introduce you to 5 powerful meals that can help restore leg strength, improve circulation, reduce inflammation, and promote deep, restful sleep. These aren't fancy meals. In fact, they're beautifully simple, affordable, and made with everyday ingredients you can find at your local market. Let's walk through each one together. 1. Breakfast: boiled egg, whole grain bread, and warm soy milk. Let's begin with the most overlooked but most critical meal of the day: breakfast. Far too often, seniors skip breakfast or settle for a sugary pastry or instant noodles. But the body, especially aging muscles and joints, needs fuel to wake up and function well. That's why I recommend a protein-rich breakfast that combines 1 boiled egg or a sunny-side-up egg, a slice of whole grain bread, a glass of warm soy milk. This trio may sound humble, but let me tell you, it's a powerhouse combination for leg strength. Eggs are a complete source of protein, rich in essential amino acids that help maintain muscle mass and repair tissue. They also provide vitamin D and B12, which support nerve function and bone health. Whole grain bread brings complex carbohydrates and fiber, helping stabilize blood sugar and provide long-lasting energy, something refined white bread just can't do. And warm soy milk? It delivers a dose of plant-based protein, calcium, and isoflavones that help protect bone density and reduce inflammation in joints. In fact, the Vietnam National Institute of Nutrition has confirmed that skipping protein at breakfast is one of the leading causes of muscle atrophy, poor circulation, and joint degradation in seniors. A personal story: my own father, in his 70s, was losing mobility and nearly became wheelchair-bound. We changed his breakfast. After 3 consistent months of this simple meal, the swelling in his ankles reduced, his gait improved, and he was sleeping better at night. A proper breakfast isn't just about satisfying hunger, it's about laying a foundation for strength. 2. Morning snack: ripe banana and unsweetened yogurt. A few hours after breakfast, around 9 or 10 a.m., comes the often neglected morning snack: And for seniors, this small meal plays a big role in preventing fatigue, regulating circulation, and keeping the legs from cramping up midday. I recommend this duo. A 1 ripe banana, 1 cup of plain, unsweetened yogurt. Let me explain why this is so effective. Bananas are packed with potassium and magnesium, 2 key minerals for nerve function and muscle elasticity. They help prevent the kind of nighttime cramps or early morning stiffness that so many seniors quietly endure. Yogurt, on the other hand, provides calcium for bone health and probiotics for digestive balance. A healthy gut means better nutrient absorption, and that means stronger muscles, better mood, and more energy throughout the day. Together, they offer a light, digestible, and effective way to refuel without weighing you down. One analogy I like: a banana and yogurt are like the invisible walking stick for your legs, helping support you when you don't even realize you need it. 3. Lunch: braised mackerel with turmeric, boiled greens, and brown rice. Now we arrive at lunch, arguably the most important restorative meal for seniors. Unfortunately, many older adults rush through lunch or rely on simple carbs like white rice and fatty pork, foods that do little to nourish joints or reduce inflammation. Here's a better option, one I recommend to nearly every senior patient: mackerel braised with turmeric. A side of boiled leafy greens. A bowl of warm brown rice. Let's break this down. Mackerel is one of the best natural sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which are crucial for reducing chronic inflammation in joints, improving blood flow, and protecting cartilage from deterioration. Fatty fish like mackerel, salmon, and sardines are nature's anti-inflammatory medication, without the side effects. Adding turmeric to the mackerel enhances its anti-inflammatory power. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, is well known for its ability to soothe arthritis pain and protect the joint lining. Boiled greens, such as spinach, kale, or mustard greens, are loaded with vitamin K, magnesium, and antioxidants, all of which support bone strength and detoxify the bloodstream. And brown rice? It provides fiber and steady energy, preventing blood sugar spikes that can worsen inflammation. Japanese researchers have shown that seniors who consume fatty fish at least 2 to 3 times per week experience significantly less joint degeneration and improved leg strength. Lunch is your opportunity to pour oil into your body's gears. Give your joints what they need. 4. Afternoon snack: fresh orange juice and unsweetened crackers. Around 3 or 4 p.m., many seniors feel a slump. A little tired, a little foggy. That's the perfect time for a light afternoon snack. But instead of reaching for sweet cookies or coffee, try this: 1 glass of fresh orange juice, a few pieces of unsweetened whole grain crackers. Here's why this works so well. Orange juice is rich in vitamin C, which strengthens blood vessel walls, enhances circulation, and helps prevent the formation of dangerous blood clots that could affect the legs or even the brain. It also helps absorb iron, essential for carrying oxygen throughout the body. Unsweetened crackers provide gentle carbs that keep blood sugar steady and support a calm, alert mind, without the crash you get from sugar-laden snacks. Together, this snack combo helps prepare your body for a peaceful, leg cramp-free evening and supports sleep later on. It's a simple change that can make a profound difference. 5. Dinner: chicken stew with lotus seeds and boiled sweet potato. Finally, let's talk about dinner, a meal many seniors mistakenly treat as unimportant. A poor dinner, or worse, skipping dinner, can lead to sleepless nights, cold feet, and leg pain that keeps you tossing and turning until dawn. Here's the dinner I recommend to my patients: stewed chicken with lotus seeds, a side of boiled sweet potato. Chicken provides clean, lean protein to repair muscle overnight. Lotus seeds are a traditional remedy for calming the nervous system. They contain compounds that help the body relax, reduce anxiety, and promote deeper sleep. They also ease nighttime muscle spasms, which can be debilitating for older adults. Sweet potatoes bring dietary fiber, beta-carotene, and complex carbohydrates, all of which support digestion, relieve constipation, and ensure blood flows smoothly through the body, especially to the legs and lower back. Many of my senior patients who replace their usual evening noodle soup with this meal report dramatic improvements, better sleep, fewer nighttime cramps, and waking up with steadier legs and brighter energy. Dinner isn't just about ending the day, it's about restoring the body. Each of these 5 meals plays a strategic role in protecting your mobility, circulation, joints, and sleep. When combined together in one balanced day, they form a powerful support system for your aging body, like a team of silent healers working throughout the day and night. And remember, these meals aren't about luxury, they're about longevity. As a physician, I've seen firsthand how food can either become medicine or poison. And for seniors, every bite matters. If you've found this advice helpful, I warmly encourage you to like this video and share it with someone you care about. Whether it's a parent, a spouse, or a friend, helping them choose the right meals might be the most meaningful gift you give today. Together, let's help seniors walk stronger, sleep deeper, and live longer, one healing meal at a time. As a physician who works closely with older adults every day, I often remind my patients, it's not just about what you eat, it's also about what you need to avoid. Certain foods, while convenient or enjoyable, can silently wear down your joints, weaken your legs, and disrupt your sleep and circulation. And the worst part? Many of these foods are so common, we don't even realize the harm they're doing. So today, I want to walk you through 5 foods I strongly urge seniors to limit or avoid entirely. These are not just dietary preferences. These are medical concerns rooted in research and decades of clinical experience. Let's go through them one by one. 1. Instant noodles, the hidden threat in a quick meal. I know how easy it is to reach for a pack of instant noodles, especially when you're tired or living alone. It's quick, inexpensive, and seems harmless. But for older adults, it's one of the worst choices you can make. Why? High in sodium. Just one serving can exceed your daily salt recommendation. Excess salt raises blood pressure and leads to fluid retention, causing leg swelling and discomfort. Extremely low in nutrients. Instant noodles offer almost no fiber, protein, vitamins, or minerals, everything your aging body needs. Poor circulation. A sodium-heavy, low-nutrient diet restricts blood flow, leaving your legs feeling numb or cold. If you must have noodles occasionally, be sure to add vegetables, lean protein like boiled chicken or an egg, and don't use the entire seasoning packet. Still, I recommend keeping this to a once-a-month indulgence, not a regular meal, too. Processed snacks. Sausages, potato chips, bim bim. These snacks might be crunchy, salty, and satisfying, but they are also dangerously inflammatory, especially for aging joints. Here's what they're hiding: trans fats and preservatives. These damage blood vessels and contribute to systemic inflammation, which can worsen arthritis and joint stiffness. Excessive salt promotes water retention, especially in the lower legs and feet. Empty calories. They fill you up without feeding your muscles, bones, or circulation. Eating these snacks more than 2 to 3 times per week can lead to elevated cholesterol, poor mobility, and increased risk of high blood pressure and type 2 diabetes. For seniors, the result is often swelling, discomfort in the knees, and restless legs at night. If you enjoy snacking, switch to healthier alternatives like unsalted nuts, apple slices, or baked sweet potato chips. 3. Sugary sweets, a sweet treat with a bitter cost. We all enjoy something sweet from time to time, but excessive consumption of refined sugar, especially after meals or before bedtime, can wreak havoc on the body. Here's why it's a major concern. Spikes insulin and blood sugar levels, straining the pancreas and causing blood vessel constriction. Disrupts circulation, especially to the legs, leading to cramps, tingling, and poor healing. Linked to joint inflammation and high blood fats, increasing the risk of cardiovascular disease and mobility issues. In fact, studies show that seniors who consume more than 50 grams of sugar per day, just a few cookies or candies, have a 60% higher risk of hyperlipidemia and chronic joint pain. If you crave sweetness, try a baked apple, a few dates, or plain yogurt with fruit. These offer natural sugars with the added benefit of fiber and antioxidants. 4. Soft drinks, sodas. A sweet sip that steals your calcium sodas may feel refreshing, especially on a hot day, but they carry a heavy price, especially for aging bones and muscles. Consider this: loaded with sugar. One can often contains the equivalent of 7 to 10 teaspoons of sugar. Contains phosphoric acid, mucin, which leaches calcium from bones, accelerating bone loss and increasing the risk of fractures. Disrupts mineral balance, affecting nerves and muscle function. A large body of research confirms that regular soda consumption triples the risk of osteoporosis and leg weakness in older adults. Over time, even occasional sodas can reduce your bone density and increase your fall risk. A better choice? Reach for herbal tea, lemon water, or naturally flavored sparkling water. You'll still enjoy a tasty drink without harming your bones. 5. Raw or unsafe meats. Industrial chicken, rare beef, animal organs. This last category may surprise you. Some foods that appear hearty and traditional can, in fact, carry hidden health risks, especially when not properly sourced or cooked. Let's break it down. Industrial chicken, often found in bulk or processed products, can contain residual antibiotics and unhealthy fats, which burden the liver and kidneys. Rare beef or undercooked meats increase your exposure to parasites like tapeworms and liver flukes. Animal organs, like pig intestine or raw blood dishes, are often high in cholesterol and can introduce dangerous bacteria into your system. These foods can lead to chronic inflammation, slow down circulation, and interfere with joint function. Instead, I encourage you to enjoy well-cooked, clean cuts of lean meat such as free-range chicken, salmon, or turkey. Pair them with vegetables and whole grains to get the most out of every bite. Final words from Dr. Kim. I know many of these foods are familiar, comforting, and part of long-standing habits. But when we reach our later years, our bodies become more sensitive. What we could tolerate at 40 or 50 may now cause real harm at 70 or 80. Making mindful choices about what to avoid is just as important as what to include. By reducing or eliminating these 5 harmful foods, you'll be taking a powerful step towards stronger legs, better circulation, and a more peaceful night's sleep. If you found this advice helpful, I invite you to like this video and share it with someone you care about. Together, we can build a community where seniors thrive, not just survive, with strength, clarity, and joy. Stay well, and I'll see you in the next video.